Good morning, and I would say happy Sunday, but it's actually Monday morning. So, yesterday I had a bit of a brain fart and I got up, I walked around, I got my scale ready, and then I went to the kitchen, made my coffee, and drank it. And after about 5 sips, I said, oh crap, I didn't weigh myself. So, today was weigh in day. Um, I, I can't even remember if it's week 3 or week 4. I'm so confused with the challenges kind of overlap themselves. But I think this was weigh in number 3. If I can, like from the actual challenge, yes, it's weigh in number 3. So um, I'll post pictures so that you guys can see, but my weight went down 0.7 pounds. My skeletal muscle mass also went down 0.7 pounds. Body fat went up 0.4. BMI went down. Percentage of body fat went up. So again, I'm not terribly concerned. I'm not going to worry because it's just things will even out. And I'm sure next week my readings will be very different as well. So again, I'm not going to stress and worry about it. If you hear my vacuum outside, I'm sorry. But next weekend, I will not weigh in on Sunday either. I am going to weigh in on Monday because Saturday, if you see this mess back here, I'm getting us packed. Friday, my husband and I are going to drive up to Congress, Arizona, and stay the night there. And then Saturday morning, do a 7-mile hike. It's the Granite Mountain Hot Shots Memorial Trail. It's honoring the 19 firefighters who lost their lives during the Yarnell fire back in, I want to say 2013. And Saturday is the 3rd anniversary of my dad passing. So I want to make sure that I am keeping the day meaningful and not just sitting and crying like I did year 1 on the anniversary of his death. I sat in almost this exact spot and I cried all day. And I cried myself into a migraine for the whole weekend. So last year I said, nope, I'm not doing that again. I'm healing. And what a way to honor my dad, who was also a first responder for many years. He trained firefighters, paramedics, EMTs. So I thought that was the perfect way to honor him on the anniversary of his passing. And I did the hike myself last year. I didn't want to be with anybody. I like to hike alone, but I just wanted to be by myself for that particular hike. My husband has begrudgingly agreed to go with me this year. He's not a huge fan of hiking, and he knows what this means to me, though, so he is going to go with me. Saturday morning, we will get up bright and early. I'm hoping to start hiking by 6 a.m. because we'll probably finish up around noon. It's about a 5 to 6 hour hike. It took me a little over 5 hours last year, but I did not do the complete hike. So every 200 feet, I believe it is, there's a plaque, and it gives a little backstory of a firefighter. It shows their picture and things like that. And so it's an emotional hike, but extremely meaningful. So you get to the top after you've gone through all of the plaques, and then you look down, and there is a circular area there with markers all over. And that's actually the location where the firefighters passed when the fire overcame them. And that's another mile to go down and up. Well, I was still nursing a torn calf muscle last year, and my calf was killing me by the time I got up to the top of the hill. So I opted to not go down and back up. So this year we will do the complete hike, which will be the full 7 miles. In and back is 7 miles. But it's something that means a lot to me. And again, what a wonderful way to honor my dad, as opposed to just sitting and bawling and feeling sorry for myself all day. I'll put a link in here so that you guys can read a little bit more on the Granite Mountain Hot Shots and the story. If you saw the movie Only the Brave, it was based on them. If you haven't seen the movie, it's a great watch. It's very, very powerful. So I'll try and get some video and photos from our hike. Keep your fingers crossed that my husband is able to keep his patience on the trail and that I don't have to finish it by myself. But my weigh-in, again, will be a day late because I know after doing this hike on Saturday, Sunday, I'm going to be extremely inflamed and that'll skew my reading. So I'll just wait an extra day and try and make things a little bit more accurate. So I hope everybody has a wonderful week and I'll see you next weekend. Bye.